Where are the Autobots?
These are the coordinates that the Autobots walk to. Perhaps they are cloaked.
Silence, Starscream! Soundwave,
Yes, Lord Megatron.
scan this sector. Are the Autobots nearby?
Scans indicate that there are no signs of the Autobots. Their warp trail obscures midway.
Just as I stated, this is where their coordinates led to.
They cannot be that far ahead of us. I will search this entire quadrant of the galaxy, just so I can have the pleasure of crushing Optimus Prime's spark myself.
Autobots, report. Is everyone alright?
Present, Prime. Scans show that only a few Autobot signatures are still on the ship.
Sideswipe, what are our coordinates? Sideswipe, report.
Sideswipe went to the engine bay to help Sunstreaker try to repair it. Computer reports that after he went down there, one of the Nemesis missiles breached the shields. Sideswipe and Sunstreaker were lost before our sense systems could stabilize the room.
No.
Prime! There was nothing you could have done.
As Prime, it was my duty to ensure all Autobots escaped the planet safely. Their loss weighs heavily on my spark.
We may not be able to do anything for our lost comrades, but as Prime, you can still do something for those who are still here.
You are correct, Prowl. What is the current status of the ship, Cliffjumper?
I'm no expert on this stuff, but it seems like our warp drive malfunctioned and set us to a random point in space. We have no way of knowing where we are.
On the bright side, it got those Decepticreeps off our tail, though.
That is good news.
Yeah, but with Sideswipe and Sunstreaker gone, there's no telling how long it's going to take to repair the drive. So not only did we lose our friends, we're lost ourselves and have no idea how to get back to Cybertron.
Slag those Decepticons!
Megatron will answer for his crimes against all of Cybertron and its people. But for now, we must find our location. Are there any planets nearby?
There's one relatively close to our location. Unsure about signs of life at this distance, but there's gotta be resources that can help us.
Set a course for that planet. Jazz and Prowl will investigate alongside with me once we land.
On it!
With you, Prime. Something about this place seems familiar.
I am detecting Cybertronian spark signatures. Faction unknown.
Think they're friendly? Okay, maybe not.
Identify yourself, Cybertronians!
Please, we mean you no harm. We do not bring quarrel with us. We only seek assistance. All we need is our location on the star map, and possibly some fuel for our ship.
You seem quite powerful, but not very bright. I mean, you wear that badge on your chassis, but the color is all wrong.
What do you think the Autobot symbol means, man?
This badge commands respect and strikes fear in the hearts of others. Welcome to Cybertron, Autobots!
Optimus, something doesn't feel right.
I agree. This does not look like the Cybertron we just left.
Say hello to our proud leader, Optimus Prime!
What is it you've brought before me, Bumblebee?
Bumblebee?
Sir, these Autobots have returned from a deep space voyage, so I brought them before you.
Bumblebee, don't you see? These bots aren't back from a deep space voyage. Doesn't this handsome bot look familiar? They're from a parallel universe. And this one is another me.
Lord Megatron, our fuel supplies are dangerously low. Searching this quadrant has run our reserves down. We must set down on a near planet to refuel.
I agree. Starscream, tell Soundwave to set us down on the nearest planet.
Welcome, Optimus Prime, as I assume that is who you are.
It is. And you said your name was Bumblebee?
Sure am.
Seeing as you are me, we must be the same, right?
I am unsure. You say this is Cybertron, but what has become of it?
Well, our war with the Decepticons claimed the life of our world from beneath the surface. The Decepticons tried to leave, but they need to answer for their crimes against us. The cowards are all in hiding now. At least, the ones that survived.
Why not just conduct a ceasefire?
Oh, you're serious. The Decepticons have been sentenced by Autobot Council. Any and all Decepticons who aren't shot on sight are to be brought back here for execution.
Speaking of which, sounds like Hot Rod is hard at work. Who is it today? Skywarp?
No, that was last week. Today is Astro Train.
Okay, I don't think we've ever been that evil. This is all wrong in every way.
Wrong? What's wrong is that the Decepticons not only played a hand in destroying our planet, they defy my will! And once the Decepticons are gone, more worlds will know the will of Optimus Prime, and feel my wrath if they defy me!
You bring shame to not only the Autobot badge, but also to the Cybertronians of all realities.
Is that right? You know, Megatron said something similar to me when the war started. Do you know what I did? I stabbed him beneath the breastplate. Think very carefully on what you say next.
If your ideals are truly what you say, then you and I could not be more different.
Well then. I suppose we have nothing more to talk about.
Optimus!
Make a move. I dare you.
Bumblebee, make sure that my alternate reality self and his lackeys do not leave our reality. And do it slow. I want to know what their screams sound like.
Well, I would say you first, but the best way to make this worthwhile is to have you watch your friends die first.
Please.
Ah! You did it!
Easy. Your stab wound is still healing, but my medical officer has assured me that you will be just fine.
Thank you. Are my Autobots safe?
They're safe. They're off with Treadshot repairing your ship with the others.
Treadshot?
Yes, he brought you here. Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Megatron. I have a theory about our situation. Because you don't seem like the Optimus Prime that we're familiar with either. I propose the idea of a parallel universe, where the Autobots stand for what's right, as you would say.
That stands to reason. My officer Cliffjumper did state that our warp drive malfunctioned as we warped.
It would seem that once your warp drive malfunctioned, your ship broke through the barrier of reality and was thrown into our universe.
The only thing that remains now is how we are to return to our own universe.
I think we can help with that. Soundwave is our leading scientist working on Autobot technology. Lately he's noticed a surge in their space bridge department, but with tweaks to the design.
We'll send Soundwave out to repair your warp drive. Hopefully, with his modifications, you'll be able to make it back to your own universe.
Thank you.
So, if this is your Cybertron, what happened?
Well, our version of Optimus Prime overthrew the Cybertronian government and dictated the planet until we Decepticons rose up in retaliation. The war ravaged the entire world and drained it of its resources.
His evil later spread to other worlds, such as Gigantian, Quintessa, even planets in neighboring galaxies.
We have Decepticons out looking for ways to restore Cybertron, but nothing will change until we find a way to end Optimus's tyranny.
Optimus, do you think that will happen with our Megatron?
Dark Energon is still with him, but we will stop him. The Matrix will guide us.
Megatron, the warp drive is totally repaired, dude.
Ah, thank you, Soundwave. Well, it looks like we've done all we can for you. I must say, it was a genuine pleasure getting to meet you, Optimus Prime.
And you as well, Megatron.
Hopefully we run into you again in the future.
Hopefully the circumstances aren't as foreboding.
Treadshot, it's time for your next mission.
What happened, Starscream?
The natives of this planet, they appear Cybertronian in origin, but they're incredibly feral.
Life forms approaching.
Interesting. These creatures evolved from natural Cybertronian shells and adapted to this environment. You two have the skills for true warriors. Are there more like you?
Not many. Everyone else has given up on hunting for necessities. We do it because we believe in proper techniques.
Plus, it's fun.
Seems like potential is being wasted on this planet. You two have this opportunity to come and join the ranks of the Decepticons.
Will we be able to kill things?
There will be plenty of Autobots to kill.
I'm not sure what an Autobot is, but I think we're in.
Megatron, you can't be serious! What about what they did to me?
A test of their strength. And now a test of their knowledge of this planet. Fetch us some energon for our ship so that we may depart and annihilate our enemy.
As you command, Megatron.
So, we're proud back on that last planet. How many bots are left?
Ironhide has been down training with the aerial bots. This ship is surprisingly big.
And Mirage, Cliffjumper, Ratchet too. But he barricaded himself in his room to work on Bumblebee.
The bots we lost will never leave us. But their sparks and their spirits will live on within us. Even when we venture back to our own universe to stop Megatron. What's the status?
Cybertronian spark signals found on that planet down there.
Megatron?
No, these are ones we have never seen before. I don't think we're back yet, but if they're friendly, maybe they can help us.
And if they're not, we know how to deal with cons.
Alright, Mirage. Set us down on that planet. Autobots, prepare for anything.
Look at Megatron. He thinks he's going to be the ruler of the galaxy? The fool couldn't even keep control over his own planet!
Commander Starscream, if I may, what would you have done differently?
I would have infected that librarian and not let his accursed Autobots reach the well of all sparks!
Well, if you believe you can lead the Decepticons better, you can always overthrow him.
When the time is right, Megatron will slip up eventually, and when he does, I will be there to bring the Decepticons to glory!
I believe you will need a proper second-in-command then, Starscream.
One would need to prove himself by, say, helping me keep an intellectual edge over Megatron.
Of course. And when the time is right, I will help you overthrow Megatron.
I think it's safe to say those spark signatures are not friendly.
Up ahead, look.
This is almost too easy. And since Misfire is only shooting buildings, he can't miss.
Yet somehow still manages to at times.
Hey, I'm trying here.
Just keep firing, ya. Hey, we got some company.
Is he on your side?
Who cares? Just kill him.
Autobots, defensive fire.
Wow, who do you think they were?
I'm gonna go find out.
Jazz, wait!
What'd you find, kid?
Just a couple of bots I thought we lost.
Sideswipe. Sunstreaker.
Optimus, is it really you?
Oh, it's so good to see you guys again.
You are the same bots that were on the Ark? We thought you were lost to space.
We were, but thankfully when the warp core detonated, it shot us through to this universe, unharmed.
Although my paint job was severely damaged.
And the ego stayed intact, I see. Anyway, we figured since we might be here a while, we'd protect the inhabitants of this planet.
So we scanned some new alt modes to help us blend in.
Robots in disguise. I can dig it.
So does this mean you bots are coming back with us? We can really use the help back in our universe with Megatron and the cons.
I mean, we'd love to, but we kinda have a commitment here.
These guys are dangerous. Except Misfire. He literally can't hit anything to save his life.
Well, seems like you two did a number on them back there.
That's true. They should be out of commission for a long while.
Yeah, plus, if they come back, the inhabitants have been doing a good job of protecting themselves.
Alright, we're in.
It is great to have you back among us.
Oh man, Mirage is gonna freak. Phew, we made it. These two are gonna pay for what they did.
Guys, we're not alone.
Well, well, well. More guests to take down this universe's Autobots. Megatron, our Unitron reserves are severely low. Velocitron is near. There are probably new recruits with supplies.
Perhaps. But the Autobots could show at any moment. I don't want to miss any opportunity to reunite with Optimus.
Lord Megatron, radar shows a portal opening in Velocitron's atmosphere. They are descending upon the planet.
It appears that we will land on Velocitron after all, Starscream.
Optimus, I'm glad to see you. Is everything alright?
Yes, old friend. But I worry about your well-being.
I'm fine, Optimus. Now that I've trans-scanned a new alt mode, I feel fantastic.
Ratchet, you've been barricaded here for megacycles. I know you feel responsible for what happened to Bumblebee.
I'm responsible, Primus' sake. I sent him out there to repair a fuse, something that I could have done. I was needed out there.
You were needed on the ship. Bumblebee is a brave warrior. He'll recover, Ratchet.
I've got him on Spark support. It's keeping him online until I know what will fix him.
Optimus, you're needed on the bridge.
I'll be right there. I have faith in you, Ratchet.
Prime, we're fairly positive that we finally made it back to our own universe.
Are you certain?
Yep, all the planets are designed by numbers. The planet that we just set down on is one from a few galaxies over from Cybertron.
The speed planet, Velocitron.
Thank the Maker. Jazz, Mirage, Cliffjumper, you will accompany me to the surface to speak with locals.
Never been to Velocitron before.
Me neither, but it sounds amazing. The whole planet is one big racetrack.
We should find the leaders of this world.
They can help us stop Megatron from spreading tyranny across this and other galaxies.
I heard that there were visitors. Welcome to Velocitron.
I am Optimus Prime, and these are my Autobots, Jazz, Cliffjumper, and Mirage.
My name's Hotshot. I was co-leader of Velocitron, but now I lead on my own.
Where's the other leader?
Override, Master Spark, was murdered at the hands of a few thugs from the other side of the planet. There's a statue in the Capitol Square of her to preserve her memory.
And what happened to these thugs?
Not enough evidence to convict them, but I know in my Spark it was them. They've always shown disdain for Override. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into things. I bet you aren't interested in a history lesson. You probably need supplies and rations, right?
If it will not be too much trouble. We don't want to burden anyone.
Are you kidding me? It's no imposition at all. We'd be happy to help. Okay, alright. That seems to be all the requests. Plus, a little extra as a gift from Velocitron. You guys are welcome here anytime.
Thank you, Hotshot. We are very grateful for...
Were those the thugs you were talking about?
The two driving are, but I've never seen the other two before.
Decepticons.
We have to get out of here.
Not so fast.
Megatron, we have the Autobots surrounded.
Time to play, Hotshot!
Well, not sure who you three are, but since you're against these Autobots, welcome to the Decepticons!
As long as we get to kill these guys, we're in.
Oh man, those jokers hissed around the ship.
We gotta get out of here, quickly!
Well, Autobots, it was nice to finally see you again. But now, it's time to return to the Well of All Sparks.
But Megatron said to bring them before him.
Silence! Megatron isn't here right now, which means I'm in charge!
See, but you're never ready to lead the Decepticon, Starscream.
What the?
And you three should have stayed back in the other universe. Lord Megatron, we need backup.
Skull Smasher! Get out here and assist my incompetent troops.
As you command, Lord Megatron.
Hey CZ, you know what this reminds me of?
Gee, Ransack, it reminds me a bit of Override when she died.
Say hello to her for us, Hotshot.
This is for Override.
That's it! Alright, Bumblebee. They really need your help out there. So, if you can hear me, pray that this works.
Ah, my optics!
I thought that guy down there said this would be easy. And where is he?
Shut up, Misfire! Keep fighting!
Megatron was a fool to think you were a challenge!
If you want to be a better leader than Megatron, stray from his path. Help us restore Cybertron.
A tempting offer. But when I restore Cybertron, you'll be gone! Goodbye, Optimus Prime. Decepticons, retreat!
Run, you yellow-plated cowards!
Bumblebee, It is so good to see you, old friend.
Great to finally be back online, Optimus. Did I miss anything cool?
We got a lot to catch you up on.
Wait, Optimus. I want to come with you guys.
Your presence is needed here among the people of Velocitron. They will need a leader to look to.
Don't worry, a leader will be here. I put my friend Clocker in charge. He's been learning from me for megacycles. Optimus, please. I want to pay Ransack and Crumplezone back for what they've done.
A personal vendetta is bad for the processor. It could cloud your judgment. But you are strong, and have a good spark. You are welcome with us, Hotshot. Welcome aboard.
Because of your carelessness, Starscream, our resources had to be used for repairs.
Please, Megatron! We still have enough Energon in our reserves to track the Autobots wherever they go!
But your insolence to not listen to my instructions will have repercussions.
Lord Megatron, we have a lead on their trajectory.
Warp ahead of them to the nearest planet. We'll lure them to their own execution.
Yes, Lord Megatron.
In the meantime, I have another engagement.
No! No! No!
So, wait, we actually went to other universes? Man, I wish I could have seen it.
The real challenge was getting back here. And now that we are here, we gotta find out where to go.
We need to find resources and a place to...
Prime, we're being hailed from Junkion.
By who?
Megatron.
Greetings, Prime. I'll get right to the point. You and I both know that this war has gone on for far too long, and spread to worlds that had no part in it.
Worlds that you would have enslaved.
Flattering, but irrelevant. We both want an end to this war. I, henceforth, challenge you to ritualistic combat. We will meet on Junkion for battle, to the death. If you fail to attend, I will use all my resources to turn you, your ship, and all your Autobots to ruin. You have one megacycle.
Megatron is right. This war has been spread to not only other worlds and separate galaxies, but to alternate universes, separate timelines. I will not stand for it to spread any further. Countless lives lost, others changed. There is only one course of action. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
So what's the plan, Commander?
This is an MP generator. For a brief moment, his servos will lock. It will give Prime the edge so that I can take command.
Genius.
Welcome, Optimus. So glad you could join us.
Megatron, I am here to put a stop to your treachery.
Then let us waste no time. As you've said before, one shall stand, and one shall fall. not how this is supposed to end.
On the contrary, Megatron. I could not have allowed this to end otherwise.
Decepticons, Megatron has perished, betrayed by his foolish pride. I, Starscream, take command. Decepticons, return to the Nemesis.
Man, I can't believe it. Megatron is gone. Crazy.
It had to be done, Jazz. I foresaw a lot of pain. Worlds enslaved, and innocent lives lost. I could not allow that.
You made the right decision, and we stand by you, Prime.
Wait! Autobots, stand down! Ba weep grog na weep ninny bong.
Bow weep, grana weep, ninny bong.
What was that, Optimus?
It is known as the Universal Greeting. This Junkion native only needed some supplies. Am I correct?
Well, actually, I wanted a place among you. I'm one of the last remaining Junkions, and I want to see the galaxy. I feel safe with you guys.
He sure seems friendly.
You are welcome among the Autobots, my friend.
Thank you.
Soundwave, get in contact with Shockwave back on Cybertron. Megatron tried to establish a space bridge link with him. Just another situation where I will succeed, where he failed.
Yes, Starscream.
That's Lord Starscream! You know what I love about the people in this universe? They're easy to manipulate. Just ask those wannabes you brought on board from the other universe. Who are you? Destroy this Autobot! This symbol means something different where I'm from. And I'm experienced on the battlefield. You want to take down those do-gooders? You'll need my help too.
Lord Starscream, the Autobot ship has broken through Junkion's atmosphere.
Launch the Nemesis. Megatron may have threatened to destroy them countless times, but I will not make actionless threats!
Rekgar, are your quarters to your liking?
Yes, sir. But if there's some spare lace you have lying around, it would really make it feel like home. Just kidding.
Optimus, there's a planet nearby that's showing a faint Cybertronian signal.
Spark signature.
I'm not sure. It's either too old or too enclose to tell. Whatever it is, it's from Cybertron.
Is there an inhabiting species on this planet, Sunstreaker?
Teletran shows there are life forms on this planet, carbon-based.
I do not wish to disturb any species for the gain of selfish Venetics.
What the scrap was that?
Hello, Autobots! As Megatron has fallen by your hand, it is necessary that we destroy you in his name! As my first command as leader of the Decepticons, I sentence all Autobots to perish at the hands of Starscream! Skull Smasher, Skywarp, Thundercracker, fire everything we have! Rip that ship from the face of the universe!
Sideswipe, defensive fire, Sunstreaker, bring up the shields.
Shield's already up, but that power is dropping rapidly.
We're caught in the planet's atmosphere, Optimus. We're being pulled down.
Wait. If you fire a shot right at that point of the Nemesis, we can bring him down to the planet with us.
Do it! We mustn't let the Decepticons get away.
No! We're being pulled down to the planet!
Autobots, sound off. Is everyone okay?
We're all okay, Optimus.
Prime, what do we do now?
We must not let the Decepticons or the inhabitants of this planet know of our arrival. We will shield the ship, and for now we must scan new alternative forms, as Sideswipe and Sunstreaker did. We have to protect this world, but in secret. We must be robots in disguise. Teams must keep in radio contact with one another, as many of us are going to be on different quadrants of this planet. I will have Ratchet work on a quick teleportation method to transport Autobots, should any situation arise. Have faith, Autobots. For until all are one, we must defend this planet.
There it is. Chrome Dome, alert Ultra Magnus. Let him know we finally arrived. The first key awaits.